This is possibly going to be a short stream. I don't know. Who knows? I never know. Mind your man. So, I have no idea when he's coming over. He didn't tell me. And he's not here yet. And I get tired of sitting here doing nothing waiting, so I'm going to stream on the way. I was going to come back on earlier and I fell asleep. I went and checked the fish tank and everything, and then I sat down on the bed and I said, I am tired. The next thing I know, hours and hours have gone by and I've been asleep all day. So, I was a lot more tired than I thought, apparently. And for those who saw the news an hour ago and think to send me questions, yes, another of my cousins has been arrested. There was another of my cousins. So. At least the FBI is actually catching them. Hopefully that one gets life in prison. I have no idea what he did. They showed the video footage of what he did. I said I didn't know they had gone down there to 6. I haven't heard from these people in decades. All of a sudden everybody's sending me video footage wanting to know, is this one of your cousins? Is this one of your uncles? Is this one of your aunts? Yeah, they all were. And then, what was it, the 11th? One of them got arrested, and another one was just arrested today. Oh, we're standing in a tower. You're gonna have a hard time loading because of that, right? Probably have to go back to one of the autosaves before we climbed up in the tower. I should think of that before I stop and save in these weird places, because I don't think of it until the time I reload the game. I'm like, oh yeah, I stopped in one of those places that bugs out the game. I should have gone somewhere else. That's why we make so many save files, so. You're in the tower there, right? Yes. Let's see, we're outside the tower there. Okay, go back to this one. No. Well, we're gonna have one of these days, I guess. They wanted to know, one of the questions they wanted to know, do you think the person behind the bombs is one of your relatives? The type of bomb that they describe doesn't sound like the type of bombs gypsies build. They generally use grease fryers, so pipe bomb, not their thing. I don't. Unless they've changed their style, which they could have done, younger generation. I'm so disgusted with the fact that these people are relatives of mine. It's just... why do I have to have relatives like that? Oh, the one they arrested killed a police officer down there. Yeah, well, David likes to brag that he killed 14 police officers in Colorado. It's one of his crowning achievements. So I'm not surprised at all. Okay. Oh, we're all the way back here with the bees. We are way back. Half the clan's in an uproar now. Because, you know, they're having a fit because I let the FBI in. These didn't have any lit, right? Okay. So we lost everything we did past this point. It was about 20 minutes. Which means you need to meditate again. You're back to being tired. Okay. Yeah, this is not a safe place for meditating, so we're not going to meditate here. Where's our horse? Where is our horse? Did our horse not spawn in with us? There you are. I thought I left the horse there. Let me just face the wrong direction. Are you just stuck in a tree? No, you're just really close to it. Okay. Yeah, the clan's in an uproar because I let the FBI in and talk to them. And what else am I gonna do? Half of them are on a warpath because, oh, you contacted the FBI. No, I did not. I didn't even know you guys were involved in what happened down there until the FBI showed up at the damn door. And they only showed up here because they already went to the others first. And the others wouldn't open the door. They opened the door, found out, oh, you're FBI agents, and slammed the door. So the FBI came over here. We tried to talk to them, and they slammed the door in our place. Yeah, that's what they do. But I don't have any information either because I didn't even know they went down to Washington. But, yes, watch the news, and, oh yeah, yep, there they are, okay. And they live streamed themselves while they were down there, so yeah, that took some brains. Yeah. They're accusing me of reporting them when I didn't. I didn't even know they were down there. And while they were down there, they live streamed themselves doing the stuff that they did, and they're wondering, how did the FBI figure out who we were? Oh, I don't know. Maybe you live streamed yourselves while you were down there committing crimes? Oh. Why do I have to have idiots like that in my family tree? It leaves me to ask, is this a bigger terrorist attack than Heaven's Gate where they killed 39 people? Or a bigger terrorist attack where they put bombs in the Boston Marathon and killed even more people? Or which of the terrorist attacks? And those aren't the only ones they did. Those two were not the only ones they did. They're just the biggest ones. Is this one now bigger than those two? I don't know. Jackasses have to have relatives. realize every time my life is disrupted by anything, it's always some criminal act that they did, and people are looking for them. Every time. What's that? I don't see it. Oh, that's the Oxford Bridge, right? Okay. I know where we are. Let's try to figure out where we were. We went the wrong way. We were going this way. That's right. We wanted to go. We came back over here because he needed to meditate. He is tired. That's why we're here. Okay, park horse. That's right. We didn't come over here to stop and save. Okay, stop. There we go. We didn't come over here to stop and save. We came over here to meditate. And then I realized, hey, we're at 3 hours, so we stopped and saved. That's how we ended up stopping and saving in a tower. Turn the light on. There we go. Okay, meditate. Get a drink first. Then we need to meditate. He's going to need another drink. And it's at 60%, so 4 hours should do? Yes? 1, 2, 3, 4. Will that work? Find out. Okay. Close enough. Get another drink. And you need to eat something, and then we should be all set. Back to what we was doing, which was looking for merchants because our horse is overburdened. Is your pocket empty? Your pocket is empty. Okay. It just repeated the last animation instead of having to eat some. What was your hunger level? 18 hunger, 9 thirst, 16 hunger, 14. I wish we could sort by which ones were the highest. You don't have anything. 16, 11, 18 and 9 I think is the highest we've seen, right? 18 and 9 again. What was 18 and 9? What? 18 and 9. And you're not stacked? 45, 35, 18, 9. 45, 35, 18, 9. If I drop you, yes, and drop you, will you stack? Shouldn't just be stacked. Okay, pick them back up. They don't stack. Why don't they stack? They're the same. They should stack. Well, that's weird. Okay, put one in your pocket. Eat the other one. Did the light just go out? The light just went out. Turn the light back on. like having lights on. Turn this light back on. Is there another one over here? Is there another one over here?
What of it?
No? No? Okay. Alright. Still hungry and thirsty, but it's low enough to, it's not going to cause the light keep going out because it's daytime. Doesn't want to keep the lights on at daytime. Alright. Now, which way was we going? We went that way before and that was the wrong way, right? And then we came back. So this way is the way we want to go, yes? Are you a log that we can loot? Or did we already loot you? I think we already looted you. Alright. Oh, this area with all the wolves shouldn't attack us now, right? Are we coming up on that? Where is the area with the wolves? It's right there by those rocks, right? Yes, I see the wolves. Okay, we are where I thought we were. Can't remember what mod adds these blue flowers. These blue flowers aren't in the vanilla game.
I'm still a long way from mastering anything, but I am trying.
The red flowers, the little red poppies, also aren't in the vanilla game. These little red flowers, right there. Those little red flowers and those tall blue flowers. Neither of those are in the vanilla game. The red ones are added by K&G's grass. Is it K&G Ultra Grass? Is that what it's called? K&G Grass mod. There's the wolf pack. Yeah, every time we came through here, there's like 4 wolf packs you have to go through. It's a massive amount of wolves. I think it's the largest concentration of wolves in the game. They're all over the place in this area. And that's why we didn't come this way very often. I kept complaining about the fact that I didn't like every time we came through here, we get attacked by all these wolves, and the only way we could get through is we had to kill all these wolves. I like wolves. But we fixed it now. The wolves act like regular dogs now, so they no longer attack us. And same with the bear. I got complained about having to kill bear more than I complained about having to kill wolves, didn't I? That was a constant complaint. We also always avoiding anywhere we had to go where there was a bear. Yeah, you need a really powerful mage to do anything with a phylactery, just basic phylactery lore that you're gonna find anything, not just the Witcher series. You go back thousands of years, phylactery lore, even the phylactery lore that you're gonna find in the Bible, which, yeah, that's a thing in the Bible because it's Jewish mythology. Phylactery is a Jewish magic item. That scene, that cutscene, not cutscene, what do you call it? Load screen the load screen for that segment of the game, where it talks about Yennefer went to the most powerful mages, the Witchers of Kaer Morhen. Like, the Witchers aren't mages. Yennefer's more powerful a mage than they are. Why does that load screen say that? It's stupidly not lore friendly to either the game or the novels. It doesn't even match with what's happening in the game. Several of the load screens are like that, where they'll say something and it's like, that's what the game is doing. Why is it saying that? So your assumption would be, oh, it must be referencing the novels, but then no, it ain't referencing the novels either. It's like they started to make the quest a certain way, and they made the load screens to match the original plan, and then over the course of making the game they changed the quest, but then they didn't change the load screen as well, so now the load screen says one thing and the game quest says something else. Several of the load screens are like that. Have we ever been in this area since we had the desert mod on? I think we have we? I think that's why I was confused about where we were. It's just that stuff looks so different without grass. I said the last time we were here, because I remember screenshots of this area, because we made a lot of them. Avallac'h was wearing the red coat with the fur trim, and he had horns on his head, and he wasn't blonde. And it was all a big grass field here. It was like a wheat field. Yeah, I think that was the last time we were here. I don't think I've been here since then. So I don't think we've ever seen this area with the desert mod on before. Fish tank is up to 72 degrees, so we still got another 10 degrees to go. Needed up to 82. Which 82, that's 82 Fahrenheit, is 28 Celsius. It's one of the few times the numbers line up reverse of each other. That's why it's one of the few Celsius numbers that I can remember. Okay. I had the heater turned up to 90. And I just turned it back down to 84. Because the tank is now warm enough that it's it's not going to bother to fish at this point. Are you stuck in a puddle? You are. Perfect. This is that merchant. There's a merchant around the corner there. We're on our way to. We just decided to pick all these flowers on our way. But this is that merchant. He's bugged out. I've debated whether or not should I make a bug fix mod for it or not. It's so ridiculous. It's a blacksmith. You get there and it's a blacksmith for the armor, the army. He's in an armory tent. And he's there with his anvil making a sword. But what loads there is a traveling merchant who just sells generic stuff. So the merchant himself is the 3D model of the traveling merchant, not one of the blacksmith merchants. And his inventory is a traveling merchant inventory, not a blacksmith inventory. It always bothers me every time we see it. We get here and it's like, it's a blacksmith and it's supposed to be a blacksmith, but then it's not a blacksmith. Did we do this log? I don't remember.
At times, one must use reason rather than blades.
Where'd we... Our horse all the way down there. Okay, we should move our horse ahead because the next... Yeah, see, there's a group of wolves here. There's actually 2 groups of wolves. Yeah, there's 2 wargs there, so that's 2 groups of wolves. And then over there, there's another group of wolves, and over there's another group of wolves. There's at least 4 here. There might be more than 4 groups. And I never like coming in this area because you can't even walk through here. The wolves just attack you. So you don't have any choice but to fight the wolves. It doesn't give you any option to do anything otherwise. So this was an area we avoided coming to. And we don't have to do that anymore. This is a mod that's up on Nexus. It's called Friendly Wolves. I'm not using the Friendly Wolf mod though, but it'll do the same basic thing what you're seeing here. It didn't do it to all the wolves. It didn't do it to the Leshen wolves, and it didn't do it to a lot of quest wolves. It did it only to the Roman generic wolves. And then it also did it to the bears, but it didn't do it to all the bears. So I opened up their mod to see how did they make this mod. Yes, there's another pack of wolves over there. I opened up their mod to see how did they make this mod. And then I made my own version of it for all the different animals. All the different animals that I wanted it with. So the mod I'm using is one that I made based off of how they made their mod. But it does a lot more animals than their mod did. But if you want to make it so wolves don't attack, and there's a mod on Nexus called Friendly Wolves, which does it. When you open the mod up, there's a whole bunch of variations of the mod inside. So if you just wanted wild wolves, or you just wanted white wolves, or if you wanted all wolves, or if you wanted wolves and bear, or wolves and bear and panthers, or wolves and panthers, or bear and panthers, it has a whole bunch of different variations. I hear drowners, but I don't see them. There must be down there more. Aren't we on a cliff and there's like a beach down there?
Speaking of which, as the future Empress, I could secure you a comfortable position as court marshal.
Came over here to get this loot. We're getting all the flowers all the way around it instead. He would not have said that. It annoys me that he said that because he wouldn't have. He's probably the only person you can find who is more disgusted with the human race than I am. He would not have used the word humanoids at all. Does it just a drowner sound start triggering certain areas, whether there's drowners there or not? I'm starting to wonder about that because we were at a Leshen area the other day, and we had already killed the Leshen, and the Leshen wasn't there anymore because we had already killed the Leshen. But the Leshen sound effect was still there, and we walked back and forth through the area, and it triggered in certain places. It confused me when we first got there because I was like, wait, I hear the Leshen. Didn't we already kill it? I remember killing the Leshen. Because I remember when we had gone in, I was like, wait, I need to take the travel companions off. And while I was saying I need to take the travel companions off because they're going to run ahead and kill the Leshen, and I didn't want them to kill the Leshen, they ran ahead and killed the Leshen before I got a chance to take them off. And then we were in that area just the other day. And I was like, did he respawn back? Because it was a quest Leshen, it wasn't a Roman Leshen, it was a quest Leshen. So he shouldn't have spawned back. The quest ones don't. But we could hear him. And it turned out it was just the sound effect for the Leshen. He wasn't there.
I'm still a long way from mastering anything.
The sound effect triggered every time we walked by specific places in that area.
Rest.
And that appears to be what's happening in several places where there's drowners. There's been a few times where we get to an area and we can hear drowners. Like right now, we can hear drowners. But there don't appear to be any over there. And these drowners were quest drowners. This is a location where there's a specific quest that you have to fight drowners. So it's like the drowner's sound effect is here, but the drowners aren't. If we get down here, I'm going to move it back up. We can swim around.
I never doubted you. Why did you? Might have just about.
Yeah, I'm seeing no evidence of drowners here. It's just the sound effect is still here. So the sound effects for some monsters is connected to the location. That's interesting. So where did I leave my horse? We left the horse quite a ways back, didn't we? Didn't we stop it by the second set of wolves?
You humans have unusual tastes.
Is that our horse over there? Way far away where I can barely see? I can't tell. The wolf loot doesn't stay a long time. Only certain loot stays. So this wolf loot that we're picking up now, these wolves recently died. Like within the last few minutes. Loot doesn't stay on the ground. If you walk out of the grid, it disappears. Or if you close the game, reload it, it'll disappear. And this loot that we're picking up is wolf loot. So either the wolves fight amongst themselves because it's two different wolf packs, that's a possibility, or these soldiers kill the wolves, which is another possibility, but I don't think I've ever seen them do that, have we? I don't know. There it is. I knew there was one more loot over here that we didn't get. We got sidetracked with flower picking. Now this loot has a blue sparkle to keep it here. The other ones didn't. And it's wraith loot. Yeah, the ones that have the blue sparkle will stay. Wraiths and some bandits. Some ghouls. Not a lot of them though. Most of them don't. Didn't we leave our horse over here? But I don't see it.
Lady, permit a seat.
Did our horse way up there? Alright. We haven't had wolves as travel companions in a while, have we? I like the Leshen wolves. We end up having the Leshen wolves. When I first started using the travel companion mod, we were still playing as Geralt, and we had white wolves with us everywhere we went. And this one has loot sparkles. More loot sparkles. Let's put our horse over here more. Work our way around. The desert mod makes this area look like clam flats. If you saw an area like this in real life, this would probably be full of clams. You could dig it up and find clams everywhere. We had clam flats all over the place around here. A lot of the region around where I live looks like this. I haven't been to the Clam Festival. That's another one. Used to go every year, never missed a year. And got canceled last year because of COVID-19. Yes, there's so much blackmail going on in that. Avallac'h's trying to convince Ciri. He wants a baby. Ciri's all against it. Until all of a sudden Avallac'h's, well, King Oberon. Oh, you mean I get to have sex with the king? Oh boy! Jumps on her horse and gallops away. Yes, so much blackmail happening. Definitely blackmail in there. Oh wow. Giddy with excitement to have sex with the king. She couldn't wait to run off and have sex with the king. Page 158, Lady of the Lake, if you want to go read it. Scene is so funny. Ciri's going but how much she doesn't want to do any of this, and then all of a sudden I'm like, so you get to have sex with King Oberon. Oh boy! And gallops off on her horse to go have sex with King Oberon. Just leaves Avallac'h standing there. And then Gil's comes in. Don't you remember he blackmailed you? Oh, you got a weird definition of blackmail. She was all excited to go off on the king. Ciri's power hungry. Most powerful king in the universe. They did all kinds of, oh, how much power I'm going to have. Most powerful baby in the world. Okay. Ciri's quite different in the novels than she was in the game. We are overburdened. We are overburdened from picking up too many flower petals. We're overburdened by flower petals. Does that mean we've actually picked up 200 pounds of flower petals? Because we were 200 pounds under being overburdened. Yeah, why does Avallac'h need to Euromancer, what? Why? He doesn't need one. Another illogical statement from the game. Via Gills.
That is precisely one of the reasons why.
Gills, who supposedly is good friends with Avallac'h. According to the history of Gwent, which completely contradicts the novels. But according to that, History of Gwent, written by CD Projekt Red, it's a book. It's on the bookshelf over there, I have it. I only bought it because it had a 2-page section about the history of Avallac'h. Because here it is, and I bought that book. That's a $70 book, too. Why a CD Projekt Red book so insanely expensive? Really? No.
Siri,
No, not Siri.
Siri,
He won't get on the horse. He's refusing to get on the
Like
horse.
us.
Alright, hug Siri.
Come on. Just stand there. I want a hug.
come. Let's go.
All right. We'll talk later.
Okay. Why are we over here? Back on your horse. There you go. Why would you get on those before? Let's go over to the merchant because we are overburdened. We're trying to get our horse not overburdened. Our horse is overburdened too. We keep ending up instead with us overburdened, and then we have to sell the stuff we're carrying, and we're not getting the weight down on our horse very fast. We need it. We left loot here. I forgot. Okay. Yeah, and see, the guy that spawns in is the herbalist. Without your hat. Why don't you get your hat on?
One must use rather than blades. Show me what you've got on offer.
You have diamonds that we want. Alright. You don't pay much for jewelry, right? Oh no, low for jewelry. We can't sell you our... Hundreds of pounds, yeah. Hundreds of pounds of flowers. We can't sell you our hundreds of pounds of flowers. Where did we get void blood? Did we make that? I did a craft only item. Oh, if we got a lot of weight in food items? No? Okay. We've got a lot of weight somewhere. Get weight here. It does glitch you out when you wear it, right? We were using those before, so we just so because we got the ones we're using right now don't glitch you out. need the alternate coat. I forgot. We lost some stuff during a save file crash at some point. So he's missing his regular coat. We got a different one on him right now. We got one of the spare ones. We got like 2 or 3 spare ones. Well, that got some of the weight down. But not much of the weight. Anything you pay 3 for? No. You pay 1 for that? We'll save 3 of them. Okay.
So long.
Oh, you refuse to die. There it goes. Oh, poor Gills. Gills is dead. Oh no, why we just all of a sudden started killing guards. We just always seem to do that here. Gotta stop spawning in so fast. You can't get that guy up there. Open inventory? No. It's acknowledging combat. Who's attacking us? You over there. I know, I think I'm liking the new one. We were debating if we wanted to keep the new version of Tones on or not. That's what you're seeing right now. This is that mod. This is actually the first time we have tested it out on a big enough scale to see it in action. I don't know which spell this is. I was just putting them on at random. I like this one. Is it Blackfire? I think Blackfire might be the one I put on. Michael killed all our travel companions except for Siri doing this anyway. I gave Siri immunity to Avallac'h's attacks because we kept accidentally killing her all the time. is here. That means I need to stop the stream. I'm going to just pause the game. There we go. I'll have to go back in and save it later. But I'm going to end the stream because I was only streaming until Ben got here. So I'll be back later. Maybe tonight, maybe not till tomorrow. Don't know.